Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you guys how I dye my hair red. And before I get on with the video, the first thing I want to talk about is the color of my hair. It is magenta, and this is how the box looks. This is red, but it also has a hint of pink, so when it washes out into pink. But if you guys want Rihanna red, look for the box that just says red, and that you should be good. I use that with a 40 volume developer, and this is how the developer looks. You could get this in 20 and 30, it just depends on how stubborn your hair is. If it's really stubborn, go for 40. And I mixed those two up, but I'm going to show you how I mix everything at another video. So the one thing people don't know about red hair is it's a very high maintenance color that you have to take care of and you have to keep up, or else it's going to fade away and it's going to turn to orange and different shades of orange. So you dye it every once a month. That's what I do. And I wash my hair every other day. So say I took a shower today, I won't wash it tomorrow, but I'll probably wash it the next day. Depends how oily it gets, but that's how I maintain the red in my hair. So since day one that I dye my hair up until the 3rd week, if it's still red on the 3rd week, the only shampoo and conditioner I use is from Garnier Fructiques, and it's the Color Shield, and it is the red bottle. So this is the soap and this is the conditioner, and this is how they look. So I just basically use these two up until the 3rd week. So once like the mid 3rd week, my hair starts fading away and it gets into like this red orange. So my ends are the first thing that get orangey. So once I see that happening, I start using the riveting reds, and this is how it looks, the soap and the conditioner. Now both of these are deposit more color into my hair, so it'll give it like an extra week of red, just not the nice red that I have on now that I just recently dyed my hair. So this shampoo is sold on Sally Hansen, Sally's Beauty Supply store. I saw it online. I know you could go in the store and see if they have it, but for safer, just order it online. And I don't know how much these cost. I'm just gonna put it on the bottom for you guys. But the Garnier Fructiques should sell it in any type of drugstore, pharmacy, or anywhere you go. They should have those. And yeah, that is basically how I take care of my hair. So I recently dyed my hair, and this is kind of the color. I'll put pictures at the end. But yeah, so now I'm gonna show you guys how I mix everything together. So the first thing you're gonna need is your hair dye, and I'm using 3 because I have long hair, and I'm just gonna grab this bowl that way I could be able to mix everything together. And you're gonna need one of those painting brushes for your hair. Then grab scissors just in case the box are sealed, that way you could be able to open them. And you need your gloves because this dye stains like if there's no tomorrow, I assure you that. So this is how it looks, and I'm just gonna unscrew the tab, and on the cap there's like this little pokey thing, and I'm just gonna pop it in there and make a big hole and squeeze it all out on the plate that I'm doing. And here I'm showing you again how I do it, and as you can see, those gloves are pretty stained, therefore this dye does stain like if there is really no tomorrow. So it's kind of hard to squeeze out the dye, so you're gonna have to use a whole bunch of like your force to be able to put it all in the bowl, and you're just gonna squeeze it all out. This clip is in fast forward, and as you can see, it's really long, so just squeeze, 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 squeeze it all out. Then I'm using the developer in 40. You could use it in 20 or 30, depends how your hair is, but my hair is kind of stubborn, so I use 40. And I'm just eyeing this, so I just fill it up kind of to the top, but I leave a little bit of the red peeking through. And I'm just gonna grab the end of my brush and just mix it all up and keep mixing it until it looks like if you have baked before and you have baked like red velvet cake, then that's how it should end up looking. So just mix it all up, and you have to mix it real good because again, red hair dye is pretty chunky and you have to be able to mix it just right in order for it to get all over your hair and last a little bit longer. So just keep on mixing, keep on mixing, 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 mix, 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 mix. So this is how it should start looking, and it should look like edible, like you just want to pop it in the oven and make some cupcakes out of it, but don't do that because it's supposed to be for your hair. So this is how your dye should look. So this is the first step before you start mixing it, and this is the second step, as in you're getting there but you're not there. The third step, which is you're a little bit closer but not too much. The fourth step, you're almost down to the last step, and this is the perfect step. So after you have all that mixed, if you are just recently dyeing your hair, I suggest you to dye it starting from the bottom of your hair, working your way up and leaving your roots end, because your roots, leaving your roots for the end, because your roots get the color faster than the rest of your hair. Well, when you're ready to re-dye your hair, the color red, the first thing you do is touch up your roots and then touch up your roots and leave the color in for 10 minutes, and then after that you just spread it to the rest of your other hair. I know there's other ways to do it, but this is just how I do it, and if you guys want to know like how other people do it, then I'm gonna leave Nicole's video at the bottom, which I think she covers mostly everything. I'm just telling what I do, and she covers mostly in general, so you guys can watch that video and you can have red hair. So thanks for watching. So here are a couple of pictures throughout the weeks, or well, yeah, the weeks of how it looks. But one thing you're gonna have to learn to love is cold showers. Cold showers are your friend for your red hair. It will help it last longer and you won't see a color fade away. Also, you would stain white clothes, so you better be careful. This hair dye does stain.